And good evening, everyone. It's Thursday, getting ready for a hot weekend, it looks like here, at least for here. I don't know about the other two. Different. We're all three different locations, but I guarantee you we're all on the coast.
Hey, I got to say that intro scene was pretty amazing, by the way. Had to start with that.
Thank you,
It was
thank you.
Loved it.
Thank you. We just started that one at the beginning of this year.
Oh, nice. Very cool.
So, but we are here today. We're going to be talking about Kadabra Con, which is going to be in Portland, Texas, which is just outside of Corpus Christi. So excited that we're going to be going to that show and looking forward to that. Kirk, I'll let you explain a little bit about that.
Yeah, I'm Kirk Wood. I'm the owner of Kadabra Con, and we invite you to Kadabra Con, our first year convention. It's going to be packed with various things like anime, gaming, cosplay. We have a haunted house, maid cafe. We have a lot of surprises to announce as well. 20 celebrity guests.
That was perfect for you to say Maid Cafe and Amy pop on.
And so on. And also to have our amazing host, Breakdancing Kakashi, as well. So that's pretty incredible.
Very nice. And hello, Amy. How was your week?
It was busy. I got to go and see the Red Hot Chili Peppers, so it was fun.
Oh, nice.
It's fun.
Very
yes,
nice.
I got to see the Strokes. What was it? The Strokes open for them, and Thundercat open. So it was fun time. It was fun.
Nice.
I know you slapped Josh a couple of times for me on Tuesday.
You know it? Did you feel it? Yeah. I feel like that's it's like a normal thing. I'm telling you, it was pure world hunger. If I would just slap this man hard. I'm very confident that's what it would do. But, he denies it. I'm all for it. All that.
You slapped him so hard it gave me gray hairs.
Hey, the sacrifices have to be made sometimes. Have to be made.
Sorry about that, Kirk. I just had to interrupt.
No, you're good. No, it's all part of the show. I love it. It's fun.
Definitely.
He likes to pick on me. That's why he interrupted you, because he doesn't want to miss his shots, because he knows if I get first digs, then it's like hell for him. So that's good.
It's true.
Gotcha.
It's whoever gets in first.
Whatever.
But let's talk about some of the other guests that you're going to have, because I know Power Rangers for sure.
Yeah, so we have 6 Power Rangers. I don't know if you want me to name everyone because there's so many, but 6 Power Rangers. We have 3 Star Wars actors and 1 Star Wars voice actor. So 4 Star Wars actors. A couple of Dragon Ball Z. We have One Piece. We have Avatar, The Last Airbender, and by the way, I got to be honest, I'm a big fan of all of these. That's why I reached out to them. I'm just a huge fan. I can't help it. And I know they have a big fandom. Don't get me wrong. I know it's going to draw a crowd, but I am a big fan. And then we have some of the same voice actors that do various roles, such as like Hey Arnold, kind of bring back some of the '90s as well. And then Land Before Time. Andy McPhee. She's done a lot of roles. And Naruto, I mean, the list really goes on. We have Blue Lock, which is a Blue Lock voice actor, and it's a new animated series that came out, I think, a year ago. Maybe it started this year, and they just
3 months ago.
Yeah, there you go. So it's they're approved and signed for their second season, from what I understand, and it's really cool because I met some, I've gained some really cool friends that are voice actors for Blue Lock. They're all amazing people. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, it's a wide range of actors and celebrity guests, our lineup. So
I do know Rico Fajardo from that show.
Oh yeah.
So be looking forward to meeting some of those people. Now, I do know Justin. I met him in Beaumont from the Mighty Morphin, or from the Space Power Rangers, Silver Power Rangers, if I'm correct.
Yeah, definitely. And he's a Psycho Ranger as well, and I think that's really cool. I think that's why I started liking Power Ranger Space so much. I like this. I mean, I love all the Rangers, but the Psycho Rangers were really cool. So Psycho Red and Psycho Black were some of my favorites, So, but yeah.
Well, I saw Stephanie Nadoni was advertised. Looking forward to seeing her.
Yeah, she's awesome. Love Dragon Ball Z for one, but you gotta love her energy. She's very energized, super positive, all over the place. She really like pumps up the vibe when she's at a convention, and I'm like, if I'm gonna get someone that is a Dragon Ball Z voice actor, it's got to be her and Mark Britton as well, another OG. Really great energy. He also will be doing a comedic performance for us as well because he's a comedian. So it's pretty cool, to get him to do both. And I mean, he wanted to. That's what's even cooler. That's how positive and how much energy they bring. So very important.
Now, the one person that you have that I have not seen too many places is the girl who traveled with Adam West.
Oh yeah. So Batwoman, that's an interesting one as well, and I that was kind of I feel like that was kind of luck for me to get Karen Whitfield. Karen Whitfield. I know she does some cons, but she doesn't do a lot. Like she's not oversaturated, and then to be able to say that you traveled with the Batman, to say you traveled with Adam West is just incredible. To have their stories and I think people, and this is a perfect time to kind of discuss that too, to be honest, is so she wasn't on like the films. She traveled with him because he did traveling stuff as well, right? And she was always dressed up as Batwoman, and that's really cool to talk about, though. And people are going to be really, interested to learn more about that time. Have questions about, of course, Adam West and her being together.
Definitely. And I think she has a book out too, if I'm correct.
Yes, yeah. And I think that's something that she likes to bring along with her to the conventions as well. So she'll probably include that.
Okay, so Greg, I missed it because I was just being a hot mess. I'm sorry. You will come to get used to my personality, I promise. It is a lot to handle sometimes. So fill me in, because I'm not familiar with your Comic-Con, and I want to know all the details, because I'm a nosy Nancy over here. So where's Comic-Con being held?
It's going to be at Portland Community Center in Portland, Texas.
Ooh, okay.
Through October 1st. Yep.
Oh, okay.
3-day event.
So.
Is that a little far for you?
No. Okay. So I'm going to give you a chance to laugh at me, because that's generally just how things go on this show anyways. I'm very open. And so I've lived in Texas all my life. I'm a Texas girl, born and raised, right? I don't need to leave my city or my state because it's big enough, right? Okay. So I was born in San Antonio. I've lived in Houston. I've been to Dallas. I currently live in Bryan College Station. Okay. So where are you in realms of me? Because I'm in the boonies. That's
about a 5-hour drive in Bryan. I used to do work there, so it's about 5 hours. Yeah.
So 5 hours in which direction? Oh, it's in
South.
Corpus? We're down by Corpus? Okay, see, I haven't had one. I know, I'm a really bad Texas girl because I should know all the cities and I don't. Shame on me. I'm really, really bad.
As small as Bryan is, I do love it. It's a little small city, all it is College Station, but it's fun, it's a good area.
And no, okay, let's rephrase that. Really all it is Texas A&M University. That's generally how I tell people.
That's very true. Very true, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and everything here revolves around the school system for the university and the football season. Okay, like we all know, if you live here and you're like native here, you don't go out to eat or shop or nothing in football season because it's just a madhouse. It's a big madhouse. So I always have to tell people, that university everyone knows, Gig'em, that's where I live. It's like, oh, they're either super happy and they're like, oh, I went there, or they're just like, we loathe you entirely. And I'm like, I didn't go there. Don't hate me. I went to UT. Okay, don't hate me. I'm over here in into awful waters. Okay, to be completely honest. Oh, okay. Another side note. Greg's gonna laugh at me when I say this.
Oh,
because I'm not going to sing because that would be awful for you guys. Y'all don't need to hear me. When you were talking about Stephanie Nadoni and you were saying how she really pumps up the vibe, the song, Pump It Up, what is it, Burn the Jam or something, started playing in my head. So that's why when I was muted, I was sitting over here jamming. So I wasn't.
You're just in your head. You're just thinking about that. Gotcha.
I was. That song popped into my head, and then it went to when he said Power Rangers. It's Go Go Power Rangers. Right? That was playing in my head. And I was like, man.
You had your own mashup. Okay.
Yeah, it was my whole mashup in my head. So it really, was blending for me. Because I was like, wow. So you have in your array of guests that you have is kind of like a mashup that was playing in my head. Okay, we were just
that's awesome. That's
awesome.
Yeah.
That's how
I feel like it. I really do feel like it's a unique lineup. I don't know. I like it, and I think it reaches a wide audience. That's kind of the
Well, I think that to me, right? Because me and Greg are kind of putting on our own, so we're learning all of these avenues. I'm learning. Greg knows I'm new. Okay, I'm the new. So I'm like the fish out of water. So I'm the person that walks into a Comic-Con and we're like, holy shit, this is awesome, right? That's okay. I still have that.
That was her one, by the way, guys. No, I was sure.
Anyway, so it's kind of one of those things, but I think having a variety and appealing to a wide array of fans, I guess is the best way to say it. I think that's the way to go.
Fandom.
Yes, thank you. I was getting there. I had half the word. I thought fan. I was close. Man, I was close. But thanks for reading my thoughts there. So I don't know. I think that's always the best. But Greg, I don't know if I've ever had Power Rangers and like Dragon Ball Z voice actor like Stephanie Nadoni in the same room together. Because I met the Power Rangers at Beaumont, and that was it. And I did not see any Dragon Ball Z there. So to me, that's just fascinating. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Have you?
It's like a mixture of anime and pop
culture. And speaking with that, usually it's one or two Power Rangers. I six. So I tried my best to just get the whole cast if I could, but unfortunately I was missing one out of the main cast. So it was the Pink Ranger. So she's the only one that couldn't come. Yeah.
Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, and saying that too, I saw Breakdancing Kakashi at other cons in the past as well, and that's why I wanted to bring him on as a host. And I guess if you want to speak more to what you do or what you've done and what you plan to do, if you'd like.
Yeah, that's fine. I go by Breakdancing Kakashi as my stage name. I've been doing anime conventions for 17 years now. I started as just a regular person going. Then I entered a cosplay contest and I won Best of Show. And then it slowly evolved from there, winning Best of Shows for dancing. And then I was approached to be a part of a group, and I came out to RealmsCon, which RealmsCon used to be in Corpus Christi. And then as time went on, I've slowly just built up my repertoire, and now I basically host conventions, perform at conventions, do panels at conventions, do burlesque at conventions, do fight shows at and professional wrestling at conventions. So I'm a multi-talented, will literally do anything at a convention basically. But I'm known for, like I said, I host a lot of conventions. I've hosted a lot of cosplay contests, opening, closing ceremonies, voice actor panels. I do burlesque at conventions. I've done hip hop dances, breaking dances. I've done professional wrestling / fight shows at conventions. This will be the first convention I'm hosting this year, but I'm also doing a few other shows in Florida throughout the year and a few other different things. I know I'm also be in Georgia later this year, but yeah, so that's me in a nutshell. I'm just the crazy loud dancing guy who just likes to basically hear myself talk and trying to make everybody laugh. That's me.
And we're talking about energy.
You had that burlesque. You had that burlesque.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you saw I know Greg did because that's when Greg lost his ass. But it was like, oh my God, burlesque! Like that is just, I'm jealous.
Yeah, I have. So fun. I have in 3 weeks. I'm doing a Umbreon burlesque for here in Orlando because I'm in Orlando, Florida. I live in Orlando.
Okay.
So we're doing it for the basic. It's not the Humane Society, but it's basically the exact same thing in Florida, where we're doing burlesque and all the proceeds go to the charity for the animals. And then like 2 weeks after that, I'm doing a Final Fantasy burlesque, which I'll be doing Noctis from Final Fantasy 15.
So cool.
And then I don't think I'm doing burlesque at Kadabra Con. I don't think we have that because it would just be me. I'm actually part of a troupe out here, but everyone, you go to a rave, your shirt comes off, things happen, so
Yes.
Speaking of rave, but yeah.
Well, that's kind of interesting because we plan on having a silent auction at ours for Animal Lives Matter of East Texas.
Well, that's amazing.
Really cool. Yeah.
So
I thought you were going to say a burlesque show, and I was like, hell yeah, I'm there. I didn't know about it, but I'm there.
So,
I was excited about it.
I guess as an extension to that, we are going to have a rave Friday and Saturday night, and we're also going to have a drag show as well. So there will be a drag show.
Wow.
Yeah, and they are a local drag company that's actually or entertainment company that's in Portland, Texas as well. So. That's
very cool.
Entertainment.
You're just like covering all bases. I really like that because I love a good drag show and I love a burlesque show. Like, oh my God, I've never seen them. Let me backtrack and be honest. I'm dying to see a burlesque show. Like, I'm just dying, completely dying. So I'm so jealous, but I love it. Oh
all right, let's get to the drawing board.
Yeah, right? Okay, maybe we're gonna screw something in.
We have everything else,
I love it.
There goes our show, changing all aspects.
Yep.
It's food for thought for next year. It's food for thought.
Yeah,
okay,
definitely.
Very true.
Food for thought. I mean, I might drive 5 hours for a burlesque show. I might if I have a babysitter for my kids. Yes. I'm just saying,
That's
5
fair.
minutes away from my kids is good. So 5
Gotta
hours.
do everything once.
Now, what kind of panels do you plan on having?
So of course it's going to be based in groups with our celebrity guests. Of course, our biggest one I would say is the 6 Power Rangers, 3 Avatar, Hey Arnold, stuff like that. So that's gonna be our biggest ones.
Wait, you have Hey Arnold people?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I've missed this entire thing. Holy shit! Oh my gosh.
I thought you were here at that time. No.
No,
she was here, but not here.
She was doing her mashup song.
Yeah,
that's probably what it was.
Well, no, I came in at Power Rangers and Stephanie Nadoni is when I came in. Yes, and then Greg interrupted you before that and was all like, "Amy, thanks for joining us." Doing his whole little snarkiness.
She may have missed that one.
I mean, yeah, Power Rangers, Hey Arnold, Star Wars panel, which Brady Kakashi, BDK will be hosting a lot of those, so he'll be actually doing the Q&A side on that too. So he'll ask some questions to the celebrities, and then he'll actually also, he'll determine when it's a good time to bring everyone up for questions as well. So, but that'll be fun too because I think you're a pretty big Star Wars fan, aren't you?
Me?
BDK. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm a huge nerd. That's all I do is nerd.
The reason why I mentioned this because I know his team. We all were on a call and they all have their own theories and it was pretty funny talking to them about that. So.
Oh, are you talking about Jar Jar Binks? Because if you're talking about Jar Jar Binks, I'm gonna slap Travis across the face. Swear to God, brings up Jar Jar Binks one more time.
Man, it's so funny. It's so funny. I'm a big Star Wars fan too, so some of those theories I kind of like. Okay, I kind of see them, but I was joking. I'm like, maybe I should have you two in that panel together, and then they're like, no, it's probably a bad idea.
Dumb Jar Jar Binks theory.
We're joking about having another panel that was literally you two arguing or having
About
heat
Jar Jar Binks. Yeah.
about Jar Jar
Because
Binks.
we've done that. We've done that for about like an hour, and we've just gone back and forth, and it's
endless
Jar Jar.
circle, right? Endless
Yeah.
circle. Yeah.
Yeah. Because you can't. Anybody who believes Jar Jar Binks was the overall arcing villain can't accept facts. It just keeps going on in a circle. It's
But
ridiculous.
if you're not Star Wars fans, I'm sorry, but it's funny though. It's like I never thought that, but I was one of the few that actually liked his character. I gotta
Oh, no,
say,
he was funny.
But when they came out with that theory, I was like, huh. I did think about it a little bit. I was like, yeah, I don't know, maybe, but yeah, I think his character had so much hate that they just stopped with whatever they thought they were going to do with him anyway. So,
but he was redeemed. He was redeemed in The Mandalorian this season, so he's fine.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. That's true.
Yeah. So.
But we're also going to have cosplay panels as well, not just celebrity panels, but we have a ton of celebrity panels. You know, with 20 celebrities, we're going to have to mash them up as much as we can, you know, into groups. I mean, some of my favorites, Avatar: The Last Airbender is one of my favorite animated series, you know, from Nickelodeon. So that it was important to me to bring them. And we're also going to have I'll say we have a surprise coming soon. I won't announce it here yet because I got to put some ink on paper, but it's going to be a pretty big announcement for Avatar fans and or just fans in general that come to the convention. So I will say it's a really unique photo opportunity for anyone that want like photo ops with the Avatar celebrity guests. So,
Now you're piquing interest.
yeah, so it's gonna be really cool. Looks like we lost PDK. But that's okay. That's okay. It happens. It happens.
Now, with all that being said, do you have any like people that have put in for panels to join, or
hundreds? Yeah, the list is that's insane. I think that's incredible though, right? To get that many, it just shows how many people just love conventions of like this, for example. You know, because BDK mentioned, you know, RealmsCon. I learned a lot from them. You know, panels. They love panels. They have panels, and I want to have a lot of panels as well, because your typical comic convention they don't have a ton of panels. It's usually your celebrity guest panels, performances and stuff, which is amazing. Don't get me wrong, but I definitely want to have like the cosplayers bring in like wig styling 101, you know, something that they're unique, something that they have that's unique that they can bring to the table, or how they became a cosplayer. So how to become a cosplayer, you know, stuff like that. So I think that's gonna be really, really cool.
I'm just curious, like anything for like authors or writers or.
No, well, that's. I'm glad you kind of mentioned that. So we do have our featured artists. One of them specifically is Mark Kistler, who's really well known artist. He's going to do a student educator workshop because he has how to draw books, which technically makes him an author, of course. So he's going to do a student educator workshop where he's teaching people how to draw, and especially whether you just like to learn, or if you are an aspiring artist and you want to know more about the business, he's going to be there to let you know a little bit more about it. But that's about.
You mean I can put meat on my stick figures?
Is that how they usually look?
No, Greg's aren't even stick figures. Okay, that's just no.
No.
No. Just stay away from that class.
It's a squiggly line.
Yeah. No.
But yeah, I think that's as far as it goes with the authors. You know, other than like comic book artists that actually have their own comic books. You know, we do have some of them, you know, that are either featured artists or vendors, you know, that I know personally from working at, you know, helping out with other conventions here locally. So, yeah.
And what are the dates of the show?
September 29th through October 1st.
September 29th through October 1st. So, Amy, are you thinking about attending that one now?
Seriously, I am still singing Go Go Power Rangers in my head.
You got to go. I mean, that's
fair. start.
we keep talking about Power Rangers, man. So I literally am just like sitting over here and I'm like looking at my Facebook, sharing it and everything. And I'm just over here like, go, Power Rangers. So if I'm moving my head, it's just because I'm singing that song in my head, which I think is kind of what you want. Like, I think you really want, people to sing that. And they're like, damn, I need to go to this show.
100%. Yeah.
Yes. I can't make it in September of this year, but to be completely honest, and hopefully you guys don't cry. I've already cried over it several times. That's why I have chocolate here at my desk. I've just cried over it. I won't make it to any conventions this year, actually, which is the first for me. Usually I go to them, but I'll make ours because it's in January. But this year I won't. My husband's traveling a whole lot, so I don't have people to watch my kids. And
Gotcha.
I am the kind of person, because I'm an open book, which is a good and a bad thing, I guess. My kids are not people that you want at a convention because they are and they're mini terrorists and they would terrorize everybody. So I'm just held hostage and do what they tell me to do. And that's okay with me because, that's my role. But yeah, no, I couldn't take them to a convention. Y'all would be like,
I understand. I have 2 of my own, and if this wasn't live right now, I'd probably be falling asleep just because they wear me out all day. I work remote, and they know I work remote too. They know I'm here all day, and they utilize that.
That's how I am. I own my own business, so I work from home, and my kids go to pre-K half days 3 times a week. And Greg knows because we've had a show with my kids, and my 2-year-old was in the background saying, "Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit," in the background while I was talking to Greg. Okay,
Oh my goodness.
so I can't do anything video-wise with my kids at home. And when my husband comes home at 5, I literally lock myself in my closet. I may have wine hidden in there. Don't judge me, okay? And that's my happy spot. So no, power to you.
September 29th. Sorry.
September 29th.
Yeah.
Greg with the wrong date.
But I saw it pop up. I just saw it. I saw it pop up. I had to say it.
No, he has. What is it from the arrow? You have failed this show, Greg. You have failed.
Hey,
May
I'm allowed to do that on the occasion.
No, you're not. Not the show.
We
Okay,
all are.
you feel
It's
other
okay.
things, but not the show.
They can always go back and just hear me say it. It's all right,
It's the damn drugs I'm on.
Let's not say that out loud. I don't. Greg is not prescription drugs. Okay, he's not.
It is prescription. It is
I don't want to
prescription.
know if you are. Greg, no. Don't
It
be
is
telling
prescription.
people your secret. Hi. Don't be telling people your secret, okay?
And just in case y'all missed that one, that's Armando.
Oh, how's it going, Armando?
Armando.
From
It's
Trinity
so funny.
Comics and Collectibles.
But yeah, awesome, very cool. But yeah, our event's going to be packed full of surprises too. I have so much to announce that I haven't had a chance to even announce everything yet. I'm waiting for, I would say, more so the 90-day mark, 3 months, before I really start hitting all the announcements. So that's coming up really soon, and then we're going to go full-fledged and let you know what's happening. I mean, I think we're pretty vague, but we brushed up on everything we're going to have for the most part. So there was a video that BDK and his team put together, and if you watch that, it kind of gives you an overview of what we'll be having. It's an amazing video, really, very great. Him and his team did a great job putting that together, and I can't wait to see more.
Is it pinned to your Facebook group?
It is, yeah, definitely.
Amy.
What?
What?
I love you're going, I like it a lot. Okay, because I'm like, I felt like I was the only one that was going to get that reference, and then you called my name, and I was mid-sentence saying that. So, yes, Greg, how can I help you? What? I'm so sorry.
I was going to say, do you want to go pull up their video from their Facebook group, Kadabra Con?
Okay, if that was your cue to me, that was awful.
No,
that
can you actually show it here live? You're going to show it here live?
Yeah.
Awesome. Love it.
I mean, I got to find it, so give
Hey,
me a minute.
BDK, are you tired?
I have been working very hard this week.
Yeah, you seem a little tired, man. I'm so
Yeah.
sorry, but I really do appreciate you joining.
No, anything, like I said, I like I said, I live in Florida, but like I have a very special place in Texas because like I was coming out every October for almost 10 plus years during RealmsCon, and I really love everybody out there in Corpus and everybody who travels into Corpus and to come to these conventions. And I think it's because of COVID and everything that it's just really good to be able to build
Yeah.
and bring everybody together for stuff like this.
Mhm.
And I feel like I know there's other Comic Cons that happen in Corpus Christi and all that, but like I feel like there's not something towards the end of the year, which is really good that we have this. It just gives a lot of people a chance to come and do things. Plus, we have raves, so you know, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. I had to bring a rave, right?
We have raves. Ugh. We're cool. We're the cool people.
Yeah, right.
Where's
And we
the-
have with that rave, I'm not sure the number, but there is about 10 or 12 DJs for this rave, for these raves. Friday and Saturday. I think it's like either 5 or 6 each day. It's pretty
Right.
insane how they're gonna mix it up. So it's gonna be pretty cool. And then you get to see BDK doing his thing on the
I'm
floor.
gonna do my thing
Yeah.
as much as I can do my thing. I'm gonna do it.
And hello.
Is it
Hey,
on your
Facebook user.
I'm not gonna lie, I rabbit holed and I started watching all your videos, so I've lost it now. You have like a May the 4th be with you video on your Facebook page, and I've like gone down and you have like your celebrity announcements. Greg like threw me under the bus there. I got into the 4th one. I got into May the 4th be with you. It's totally
I
doing
have to do that.
Yeah.
Is it that one? Is that the one we're talking about?
No. It will say like the text will say something about the host, like from your host, Breakdancing Kakashi.
You just asked me to go down rabbit holes, dude. Like I'm not diagnosed with ADHD, but I totally am. So I'm just gonna share my screen. You tell me where to go. Like,
I gotta say, I don't think it's that far down, but it
I'm
could
gonna be
be.
honest.
I post.
I thought it was pinned.
All right, here we go. This is
Oh,
where
you asked me if it was pinned. You're right. I did not pin that. I'm so sorry. It is.
yeah. See, so I have. Let's see.
Oh, it's that one. See, you see him? No, go down. I think go down a little bit further.
This one?
Go down further.
This
I
one?
said that one as I'm looking at mine. Go underneath that one. I think it will have a better. It's that one. Yep,
This one?
that one. The one is click. Yeah, that right there. Perfect.
Watch again. Yeah, see, I was digging this one.
Hey, look at me. Yeah.
Is there a way to be able to hear that, or no? Maybe
yes.
not. It's broken.
I didn't do it.
I'm like, can anybody else hear it? Or is it just me? 'Cause
I can't hear it.
Okay. I was just making sure like something wasn't messed up on my end. I'm all like pressing buttons.
We made the video so that way, even if you can't hear my lovely voice saying all these things, you can read everything.
Don't tell people the secret. Nah, I'll show you. Like that beginning, that intro, I just thought was perfect. I just like it really seemed like you're giving that that intro, to the
Here, hold on. It may work if I restart my screen. I don't know. It was working on my end. It says share my audio. I don't know. I was digging it. I was listening to you, to be honest.
Yeah.
She
I
can't
was.
hear it.
I was really enthralled. So if you can't hear it, I'm so sorry. I'll share the video.
Very well put together.
Let me share it. I'll share the video to make
That'll
it fair.
work.
Yeah, Will. It's gonna work
Yeah,
because you
Will.
threw me under the bus, so therefore it's gonna work. Okay.
You know I have to do that every so often. It's been so long since we've given each other hell. It's not even funny.
I know. So backstory, you guys, before you guys go off thinking how awful Greg is, which I know that's what you all are thinking. That's what I think daily. I haven't been on a lot of the con hour shows this year due to just work being super busy. So that's why when Greg says he hasn't been able to say this kind of shit to me, that's why.
He's got to make up for lost time.
Yeah.
I know.
Yes. Now, to be completely transparent, I do get it in Facebook messages all the time, but it's not the same as me reacting to them. So.
But it's better when it's face to face.
I know.
Yeah.
It feels different.
Yes.
I know, because you can really feel the zingers, and you're like, "Damn, I really got her good." And
Yeah.
no, I get it. I get it. Trust me, I understand.
But trust me, she pays me back.
I sure do. I sure do.
But
Just
see, that's a
Tenfold.
healthy relationship. You just fling it back and forth. That's the best way to be.
Mhm.
it's great. He's like
Definitely.
my brother that I don't have. It's great. I lock up.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You gotta show the T-shirt too, right? Yeah. See that?
Boom.
Yeah, boom. We'll see some more of these around too. We'll have a merch table as well. So
I was gonna say I really want one of those. I like the wizard. I really like the wizard, and I would totally rock that shirt.
yeah, our graphic designer did a really great job creating him, which took some time to really determine that we wanted like a wizard to look this way, and even the name took time because oh my goodness, there's so many names out there. Every name that I thought of, I'm like, yep, nope, that's taken, that's taken, that's taken. So Kadabra Con was not taken.
A lot of stuff is taken.
It's insane. Or on top of that, I didn't want to sound too similar to other conventions,
I get a free
especially not
t-shirt.
locally. You know,
But yes, I think Tri-City for us was just perfect for us.
yeah. Tri-City, that's really nice. I was thinking like, what was it, like Sparkling City Comic Con? But I'm like, yeah, no, it's just mainstream, I guess. Like it's Comic Con. I want to be like everything, mixture of everything. So.
My ears are vibrating.
What happened?
Oh my God, Tri-City's ass. Holy shit. I was like, I know Tri-City Comic Con. Like, what is that? It's
You're
been
all
a long ass day. I kid you not. It's been a really long day.
You're like, man, that's a real cool name. I like it.
I know. I should know our damn name. I just finished a 3-hour drive, you guys. I literally unloaded all my shit and popped on here. And my kids were driving me crazy because I was alone with my kids in the car for that long. And it's just, oh, Jesus. But I was like, damn, that's a catchy name. Like, oh, damn, Greg, we should have thought of that. I was like, shit, that's ours. Damn it. I should have I haven't even been drinking yet, you guys. I'm sober. I've been sober as a jaybird. I promise.
Listen, once you hit that realm of tired, it's as if you're high or drunk and both at the same time. You're fine.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
He gets it. I like you.
Sure.
I like you a lot. I like you. You are my people. You encourage my people.
I am.
Not so much. But
I am there. I am right there right now. Actually, because I am on the East Coast, I am ahead of you guys in time.
Oh, it's later, right? I didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
Later, right?
Yeah, so I'm actually gonna head out. I thank you for having me, but I have work at 4:00 in the morning. So
Oh my God, go to bed.
Ow.
yeah,
Go to bed.
yeah, I'm going. But yeah, I just want to say thank you guys for having me. Like I said, I look forward to seeing everybody come out. I can't wait to see everybody again. I haven't been to Texas since 2019 because of COVID. So I am very excited to come back out and just get to see and be with everybody again and just have a good time. So thank you all for having me. Kirk, I'll talk to you later, and I will see everybody at Kadabra Con.
Sounds good. Thanks for joining.
Later.
Thank you, guys.
Now for another question, because I know a lot that goes through my head, but for this being a first year con, what do you think has been your most difficult?
So many things. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, it was really time. That's the biggest. That's the most difficult thing was time. Just making sure you have enough time to organize everything. But you find the right people, which I'm lucky to have found the right people to help me and organize it. My event coordinators, my board members, my graphic designers, a good friend. Her name's Katie Underwood, by the way. Get a Clue Comics, really great artist. She, these people are really working hard for something that they see that vision, and that's why time is the hardest thing, but they're helping me get through it because they see how much I'm taking on by myself. But other than that,
by the way,
what was funny? I really want to know now.
I met her. Get a Clue Comics, and I
really
have her,
cool.
and I have her comic book.
Yeah, it's hilarious. I love it. Just all comedy, But she does good artwork, and she got a good style. And as soon as I told her, I was like, I'm gonna call it Kadabra Con. You want to work together? And she just threw that sucker together. I'm like, I love it. I was like, that's perfect. That's exactly what the vision I had. And so after that, it was so much easier after you see that, I guess. But other than that, the hardest part is the schedule is kind of difficult, because I want to make sure I have so much that there's always going to be something to do, right?
Mhm.
Always. So it's hard to schedule because you want to make sure everything's scheduled right, and you got to make sure there's enough space, which is another kind of difficult thing, is placing everything in the right space. And we're talking 20,000 square feet. Sounds like a lot, but it goes away really fast when you have so many people. Vendors, celebrity guests, cosplayers, featured artists, haunted house. We're gonna have a paintball, gel paint, whatever they are, gel gun shooting.
Oh, the water beads?
Yeah, water beads.
Okay.
So
I
much.
have those at my house. When my husband walks in the door and it's been a really long day, that bitch is loaded and just unleashed. I'm not even gonna lie. And sometimes if you're up real close and personal, that bitch hurts, and it's great. It is, I don't know, it's just something about it where you're just like, it's been a day, and you're just like, yes, feel my wrath. It's the greatest thing.
They
love
are
it.
so much fun. Yeah. I got to get one for my son now. He's turning 4 soon, so I can't wait to get him one, and we just go to town with it, So, but
It's great.
yeah, and so we're gonna have that. We're gonna, like I said, we're gonna have we're gonna have the Maid Cafe, haunted house, which is really cool. The U.S. I have a friend that built one on the USS Lexington, a big ship here. That's a aircraft carrier here in Corpus, and he's going to help build a mini one for me in the event. So like I said, people that see the vision, they want to help, and then you can kind of work out something. That's all you can ask is community. That's what's big with me, for me, is I want this to be kind of a community, family feeling event, and it seems like that's what's coming together. It's coming into fruition, and I love it. It's amazing. So,
I think that's what I'm going to be looking forward to, is seeing it all come together in the end.
Me too. I'm
and then taking that next week off.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm gonna need one for real, but I gotta wake up with my son in my face at 6 a.m, poking me, so I can't. No rest for me. No getting sick either. But no.
Oh yes. Gosh.
If my son was to do that now, I'd beat the shit out of him.
Your son's 30. Hopefully
that's why I would beat the shit out of him.
I was going to say, our little kids over here, we can't necessarily do. It's called parent abuse, okay? We can't abuse our children. We can't, no matter how much in our head we have done that. In my head, I'm just over here you're just not living. In my head, you're gone. You're done. You're over. Yeah, no, I can relate. Definitely understand. The mornings are early, and then you sit there and contemplate life and getting out of bed. Yes.
Oh, yes, it's tough. It's tough. And then I stay up late at night, which I regret, but it's the only time I actually have to have by myself. And then it doesn't matter how late I stay up, I'm gonna have to wake up the same time in the morning. It's not like I can sleep in.
I know. I'm telling you. And to be fair though, I am the biggest wussy ever. I go to bed at 10. So when I went to the Red Hot Chili Peppers concert and I was out till 11, when I got home, I was dragging ass. I'm not even going to lie. And it's because my daughter had me up at 5:30. And so I'm like, shit, 11:30. I can't hang like I used to. I can't close the bars down at 2 and be like, yeah, let's go to IHOP. No, I want to be in bed at 10. At least with no one bothering me.
I wish I felt that way, to be honest. It'll hit 11 o'clock, and for some reason I get a second wind that I don't want. I'm like, why am I awake? Why am I not tired? But I'm sure as I get older, I'll wear out a little bit more. Who knows? But I'm tired. It's hard for me to go to sleep. But
I don't know, man.
Have y'all ever?
31. So
I usually pass out.
I'm 33, so I'm 33. I'm right there.
See, and you can say it better than me. I'm such a pansy. Damn, I feel so bad. I'm dragging ass. I'm dragging ass. I'm not gonna lie.
Do I have to say mine now?
No, Greg.
Thank you.
Hey, I know I'm not that old, but I can tell you how I feel.
I feel old.
Yeah,
I feel old. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna care nothing. I was watching, or at one point in my life, I watched The Kings of Comedy, right? And I need to watch it again. My husband's never seen it, and it's kind of one of those where I'm like, bitch, I'm old. Okay, I can't do the shit I once did. I can't do none of that. Like, I can't. I'm okay with it. Don't come at me, right? But the Kings of Comedy thing, because they would say stuff like that. But I think it was Bernie Mac, and he was talking about how, his sister's kids or whatever he had adopted, and she would look him up and down and be like, some milk and cookies, with attitude. My 3-year-old does that. I'm like, I can't handle this. Like, this is why you have made me old. Okay, I can't handle it. Damn milk. You ain't getting no cookies. Okay, my knees hurt. I'm going to bed. I don't want to come up and down these damn stairs. I'm so done with you. Goodbye. Good night. Whatever. So that's why I'm like, man, I feel you.
Yeah, parent life is tough. There's no joke about that. Especially when you have 2 kids. 2 kids is no joke. It's so different. So different.
How close are your 2?
4 and 6 months. Well, 3 and 6 months. He's not 4 yet, but 3 and 6
You're
months.
so lucky. You are lucky. My kids are 13 months apart.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. So they're literally twins. So they will be 4 and 3 this year. I will have a 4-year-old in July and a 3-year-old in August. And shoot me now.
Goodness.
I have to buy 2 of everything.
That's
we can't have double birthday parties.
That's
Who
true.
does that? Who does double birthday parties, Mom? I want my own shit. And it's like, no.
The good thing about
that was bad timing. She said, "Shoot me now," and my thumb went up.
Yeah, that was awful.
That was to just send an email.
Sure, Greg. Sure. Continue what you were saying.
I was just saying that age gap is kind of good though, because I always think like, man, if I wanted to go to Disney World, their age gap is gonna kind of make it hard for me. But since yours are closer, when they are old enough, they'll both be old enough. Does that make sense? That's one of the good things I would say. I know it's really hard, but one of the good things.
Just one issue: she will not leave the state of Texas.
No, it's a true statement, man. Like it's very much true. I have left twice in my life. I mean, 3 times to be completely honest. I went to Detroit for a wedding, right? So my husband is Indian. So his cousin got married. It was a 3-day shindig up in Detroit. My grandparents live in Louisiana and Shreveport, so I go there. And then in Florida, I went to Fort Walton one time, and that was it, right? Because Texas is freaking massive. I don't need to go anywhere else. I can drive like 12 hours. I'm still in my state. I don't need to go nowhere else. I'm good. Okay, I'm good.
I understand.
So no, I won't leave Texas. To be completely honest.
That's
Now, also that being said, I am 31 years old. I've never been to Disney. And so I want to go, and my kids and all of us can like ride the same rides, because it's also my experience, as well. I mean, they get their own little time, but I want my time. Okay.
Exactly. Yeah.
We're going to do it. We're going to do it right. I want to go see the Harry Potter world, the new little world that they're coming out, Zootopia. I want to go see all that shit. Okay. I'm going to get in touch with my little inner child, but my kids need to be old enough where we can do all that together. Right. And plus, if I'm going to drop thousands of dollars, you're going to remember it. Okay. Because if you ain't remembering it, I ain't dropping that much money.
Yeah. By then, everything's going to be changed up. It might be a completely different world by then.
Why you got to ruin it for me, man? Why you got to do that? Why you got to pop my little bubble and be like, Amy, it's not going to be there anymore. You need to go. I ain't going.
Hey, but I'm always a guy that's like brings positive in this world. But so I got to say this. I heard that they were going to bring one to Texas one day. So maybe.
Yeah, oh my God, I don't even have to leave. I don't even have to leave.
There you go. Right. Maybe.
I like it. I like
speculation, of course, but I did hear Texas is big, right? Like you said, Texas is big. Perfect place for a Disney World.
But the thing is they've been saying that for 8 or 10 years now.
Hey, Greg, yet again, pop in our bubble. Leave our bubble alone. Our bubble of positivity. Leave it the hell alone. Okay? Let us be like, hell yeah, Disney's coming. Yeah, we ain't gonna do that. It's just be like, come out of the way. You hush. Greg, hush.
Yeah, y'all are going to be sitting there as skeletons waiting for it to happen.
I will travel if I need to, but yeah, I'm kind of burned out from traveling. I used to travel a lot. That's why a lot, a ton, way too much. But I mentioned Maid Cafe. Have y'all ever been to a Maid Cafe?
Delta H.
Have
Anime
you?
Houston.
Amy? No. Yeah. So those maid cafes are really cool. You should definitely check it out if you come, Amy. I know you said you don't think you can, but they're really cool. You know, to be able to have that experience. You know, it's like that style that's brought from Japan, and they serve you know, like tea and snacks, and they do performances. I mean, they're maids. They're there to serve you, and it's really cool. You know, they make it really fun, and yeah, it's another, you know, another cool, interesting thing that, or I would say unique thing that we're bringing out. You know, at least that's what I think. I think it's very unique. So I just want to mention, I was going to ask you earlier because I mentioned Maid Cafe, but some people don't even know what that is, you know, so.
No, I didn't. I had no idea.
So it's a private thing you got to pay an extra ticket for, but you go in and they serve food to you and drinks, and they do performances, and it's really neat. It's a different experience. So, yeah.
I like it. I like unique experiences. Life's too short to live the same thing every day.
Every day.
I like it.
Definitely agree with that.
Yeah. Yeah. But,
So, what other unique things you think, besides the burlesque show, the drag show, the rave?
Man, I mean, that's freaking awesome. Like, I'm not over the burlesque show. Okay, the drag show is cool, but the freaking burlesque show, like, that's freaking awesome. Like, I don't care who you are. That is the coolest thing. I'm very excited. Greg, we need to have one. I need you to work this into our arrangement, okay? Because that's freaking awesome. That's so freaking awesome. Especially like a themed burlesque. Like, holy shit. Like, he said the Final Fantasy burlesque that he was doing. Oh my God. Like, that's freaking awesome. I don't care who you are.
and in saying that, what's special and unique that what is being brought is Breakdancer Kakashi and his team, because when you bring them, they're going to bring these new ideas to the table, new panels that you've never seen. I think that's what's really cool. I mean, I talked with him and his team the other day, and it's just the ideas that they had were just insane. I mean, they're over the top but fun, and I won't mention it yet because I know we haven't really confirmed all of them, but they you know, like he's gonna do opening and closing ceremonies. I know a lot of places do opening and closing ceremonies, but they do them with Breakdance Kakashi and his team, and with him, he just brings a whole different energy and like the performance, that vibe to the ceremonies itself. So, but to anything he's doing, so that's gonna be really special because you're gonna see these crazy over the top. I know they mentioned like just randomly, and I don't know if they would be upset with me. I don't think they'd be upset for me to say this, but like they're the type of people, this group that they could, if they have little time, they could create something like a rock paper scissors contest and make it seem like it's the best show in the world. Like they mentioned that they did that before. They did a rock paper scissors contest. They made it different, of course. They added their own twist or whatever, but they made it a panel. They went in and it just turned into this big thing, and yeah, it's gonna be really cool. Definitely keep a lookout for that. All the panels that we're gonna have is just gonna be insane. So especially with BDK and his team doing a lot of those. So,
Greg, I need a burlesque show.
Oh God, Amy.
a burlesque.
I need one.
You know we only have 10,000 square feet, right?
Okay, so we need to get some tents then. We need to like have some tents and set some people up. We have got to do that. That's so freaking cool. Oh, I love it.
10,000 square feet. I thought I was stressed now.
No.
We literally only
just
have.
thinking about that space.
This is what happens when you put Greg in charge of finding a venue. This is what happens. If you put Amy, we'd have, a way more space than we needed. But Greg finds a good common ground.
Yeah.
By common ground is how stressed can we make us? How
Now,
stressed?
wait a second here. I mean, you're the type who would go get the George R. Brown.
Yes, that is very much me. We have space to grow into. I totally would do that. But, I mean, maybe not the George R. Brown because I don't have deep pockets like that. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not going to shell out millions of dollars. Like, no. Okay. So maybe something a little bit smaller. But yes, Greg lives to see how stressed he can make Amy on top of her business and her 2 kids. So we are sharing this burden of stress for 10,000 square.
At least you're sharing it,
Yeah.
Yes.
To do it all alone, your head would explode.
I
So
know. I'm so
yeah.
sorry.
I'm working with 20,000 square feet, but it's still it's still tight. We're gonna have stuff outside, of course, as well. Luckily, not all venues allow outdoor activities, but
Yeah.
we'll have food trucks. We're gonna have Karmicon. They're gonna have their cars. They have like superhero wrapped cars or anime themed wrapped cars. Really nice cars too. So, and other things that people are gonna be able to do outside, and that'll be more so the seating areas, so people can relax after walking around so much and getting hyped up, from all these panels and speaking to the celebrity guests. But yeah, I cannot wait for the panels. By the way, the big major panel, I cannot wait. Those are gonna be incredible. So
Well, the one thing that I haven't told her yet is we do have a 68-foot stage in that 10,000 square foot.
oh wow, yeah.
We could put on a concert if we wanted to.
Hey, don't tempt me with a good time. If I have enough drinks, we're going to start busting out Lady Gaga. Okay?
Hey, I'm glad you said that though, because we don't have a huge stage, but we're gonna have like a band. We're gonna have a band. We're gonna have a anime rapper, which is a unique rapper. We may or may not have ocarina performance. It's still in the air, but it's a possibility because I love those unique things. Do you know what an ocarina is?
It sounds really familiar, but I'm going to go on the safe side and say no.
It's from Zelda. It's an instrument he plays on Zelda.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a unique instrument that was created on that show, but it's an actually real instrument and people perform with it. So, and then a friend of mine is going to play he's a fiddle player and he is amazing, and he's going to do a performance and do like your favorite theme songs on the fiddle, and so I thought that was really neat as well. So, yeah,
That would be cool.
Yeah, I just felt like I didn't mention the performances, and that's a few. We're gonna have a lot going on, but yeah.
You have LARP coming?
No, I don't think so. It was something of interest that I was going to reach out to a local LARP group to see if they wanted to create something to get people involved, to teach them how to, do that. I thought that was really cool. We do have Sherwood Fair that they're going to be there, but of course they're not going to do any kind of, I think some of them, another organization kind of like Sherwood, another Ren Fair organization, they would come and do like sparring and LARPing at the event. So I forgot which one it was though, but that's a good idea because I kind of forgot to reach out about that. So, and we're gonna have photo ops too. These we're gonna have some again. I know I said surprise photo ops. We're gonna have some special photo ops that I haven't even mentioned, but we do have photo ops like any other photo op. We're gonna have special backgrounds, and you can take photos. We're gonna have pre-sales on the website soon to where you can get like a package deal if you want a picture with us, like a Power Rangers in Space background with all 6 Power Rangers, or all 3 or all 4 Star Wars with a Star Wars backdrop, stuff like that. And I didn't mention, Daniel Logan will be at the event. And that's, for me, that's huge because I'm a big Star Wars fan. He's, young Boba Fett. He plays Boba Fett, and but yeah, when I'm talking about the event, my mind just switches because there's just so much, and I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot about this.
I can definitely understand that concept.
I need like a list, and I do have one. I just didn't bring it for this podcast. I figure, what, let's go with the flow. So
I like it. I like the flow.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see Justin again because, like I said, I hadn't seen him since he was in Beaumont.
Oh yeah. I can't, man. That's gonna be so cool to meet them, and I am going to buy Power Rangers in Space, I like toys just for them to sign now. Because it's not too often that you get the opportunity to have 6 at your event. So that's really cool.
Now I need to go through my distribution company and find out what I can get.
Throw them over
Hey,
here.
Kurt, right here.
Let's work something out, man. I want me one too. Yeah, they got some really cool stuff, and I'm surprised on how expensive some of that stuff is now because it is '90s, right? So anything that was
Mhm.
a '90s hit, and that's a toy. It's just insanely expensive. So talking like you're spending $400 or $500 on a couple figures. It's pretty
No
insane.
kidding.
So yeah. And and speaking, again, like I said, things come to my mind when I talk about stuff. But we're also going to have a claw machine, and so Pop Swap is our sponsor, one of our sponsors. It's a local pop store here in Corpus Christi, and they're going to bring a claw machine, and it's actually a pop claw machine, so you can actually get a pop with the claw machine. It's really neat, and it's affordable. And also, they're going to bring this giant Funko Pop box that you can take pictures inside of. So I think it's really neat too. Yeah, giant Funko is beautiful. Love it. So
Gosh.
yeah. So I can't wait to see all the pictures of all the cosplayers in this Funko doing funny stances or whatever. It's gonna be cool. So yeah,
I love that. That's freaking awesome.
yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, I can't wait for
So-
your con too. It's gonna be cool. I can't wait to see how that does. So
Well, we're not going to have
We're
quite
not
as
gonna have
much
an
space as you.
I overextended just by a little bit, but
Although Amy wants one.
I'm gonna create my own. Okay, I'm just gonna walk down the hallway and create my own. I like Greg slow build to shit.
Oh, shit.
Don't. Because he knows me and I will. Like he knows me and my personality and I will. So I'm just saying.
Yes.
It's okay.
Yes. Now, are there any final thoughts that you may have?
Cosplay contest. I can mention that. We're gonna have an adult and kids cosplay contest, and we're gonna have some really cool prizes. So Xcozer is a huge. Have you heard of Xcozer, by the way? It's an international cosplay company. They make costumes internationally. They're gonna provide a full size Mandalorian suit to the first place winner.
Wow.
Wow.
Gosh.
And Sabers Pro is a lightsaber company. They're going to provide lightsabers to the kids, and we have other prizes too for second, third, but those are like our first place winners, So they're going to get some really nice lightsabers. The first place winners will. So yeah, it's really really cool. Yeah, so I had to mention that because I don't want to forget. Cosplay contest is really important.
Are they going to sign up at the show? Do they need to go online to sign up?
So we do have sign up online, but I think we're going to do a separate form. So it's going to probably steer them to a different form to sign up as well. So that'll be coming out. We'll make another announcement to make sure everybody's signing up. We're waiting to get a little closer because we don't want people to sign up and then they can't come to the event, something like that. So that'll be coming up, and it'll be on the website, and we'll announce it as well on all of our social media platforms. So,
Nice.
yeah.
I love it. It sounds like a really good time. I'm excited for you and all your ventures, and that you're handling the stress on your own.
Hey, I do have a good team now. At first, it was on my own. Man, I have a pretty good team now. I can't stress that enough. It's important to have a good team, and I'm lucky to have people that don't expect anything more than like a good event. They're not necessarily expecting money out of this. They're here to help, because I hate to say it, but it's always it's like a gamble, right? To put on the show, it's a gamble. And and everybody knows that's on this team, and they're just like, hey, we just want to put on an amazing show for you. It's okay if we don't get anything out of it, but and if in the future, if it does exceed or it does well, then of course they know that they're I value them, but they've helped me out a lot, and as soon as I can, I'll definitely be doing stuff for everybody. So yeah.
Well, we want to thank you for coming on the show. And for everybody else that's just joining, you can always go back and replay. We have it on our YouTube channel, The Con Hour. Click subscribe, click the bell to get notified when we go live. We're there. We're here. We're on Twitch. Where else are we at? We're everywhere you can think of.
Everywhere.
All platforms.
Yes. But again, want to thank you for being on, and I definitely look forward to being there in September.
Yeah. I can't wait to meet you in person. Yeah.
Definitely.
But thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it. Yeah.
Thank you. And next show will be The Conversation on Tuesday. I believe that one's at 11 o'clock. Until
Get
then,
it.
adios.